Okay, in this packet tracer lab, I am going to connect a PC to a switch using a straight through cable, and I'll also use a router and a web server to demonstrate how the network is connected and how it kind of communicates and works a little bit. So to start this, I'm going to use a PC, a switch, a router, and a web server here. So I'm going to connect them PC to my switch, fast Ethernet 01, same thing with the switch to the router. It's fast Ethernet 2 to fast Ethernet 00 to my router there. And then I'll go router to my server with a straight through cable, and that's using FA01 to my web server. Next, I'm gonna configure my router. I'm gonna configure these fast Ethernet ports here. So fast Ethernet 00 is connected to my switch. I want to make sure that that's on, and I'm going to give it an IP address 192.168.1.1. It's my network that I'm going to be on there. My other fast Ethernet 01, I want to make sure that is also on, and this is going to be on a different network. I'm going to use 192.168.2.1, and if you'll notice, I got green lights going through there because I turned those links on, those ports on. Next, I'm going to make sure my PC has an IP address. So it's going to be on my 192.168.1 network, and the default gateway will be 192.168.1.1. That's my fast Ethernet port 00 is the default gateway there. Now I should have some basic connectivity here. So I'll do a ping to see if I can ping my router here. And I get a reply. Also at this point I should be able to reach my other side of the network. So I'll ping 2.1 and I get a reply there. Next, I'm going to configure this web server. I want to give it access to the PC2 here. So to do this, I'm going to configure. I'm going to rename this www.packettracer.com. Its gateway is going to be the fast Ethernet 01 on this side of the network, which is 2.1. I'm going to configure its IP address 192.168.2.2. Next, I am going to, if I go up here to HTTP, this is the basic web page that's on this web server here. I'm going to configure DNS, a domain name for my web server. I'm gonna name it www.packettracer.com, and this IP address is gonna be the IP address of the server. So it'll be 192.168.2.2, and I will add that to it there. So next, I'm going to go to PCTC over here. I'm going to add this DNS server information to it. 192.168.2.2, and I'm going to do some connectivity tests here. I should be able to ping the server, which is on IP address 192.168.2.2. I got a reply, and a reply. Next, I'm going to go www.packettracer.com. See if I get a reply from the web server. Oops. And I do, so DNS is working just fine. Next, I'm going to go to my web browser and see if I can access this page. And there's our basic HTML web page right there. So we used DNS and we used basic networking to kind of demonstrate how a PC using a switch to route information out to the web and to a web server and back, basically. So that's it for this lab. I hope it was interesting and you guys learned something. Thank you very much.